Hey everybody, it is the finale of Dexter. Finale of Dexter New Blood. But maybe just the start of Dexter Newer Blood. Will Dexter be killed in this final episode? Maybe. He might be eaten by a bear. You don't know. Have you seen it? Harrison might wrestle him to death with a rifle. Angela might bop him over the head. Angela has found out pretty much everything. She knows that he killed Matt. And as a good cop and a protective mother, she gotta go after him, right? I'm expecting Dexter to end up in prison, which is what I think people were expecting the real show. The real show, people expected him to either get caught, go to jail, or get killed. And that's still the way I am in my head about this. You gotta keep him alive, though, for future potential. Plus, hey, remember that super rich guy that was in the show early in the season? We never saw him again. Is he going to be in this one? I'm curious about that. He can't just have been in it just as a decoy, a curt decoy. He's probably that super rich guy. Maybe. I feel like he's a season 2 villain, But we can't have a season 2 villain if we kill Dexter. So don't kill Dexter. But if we imprison Dexter, how can we ever get him out again? We can't. So, I don't know. I have so many questions. Maybe they'll all just live happily ever after. Did you ever consider that? Angela's like, you know what? Screw it. It's Christmas. It's the most wonderful time of the year. She's too much of a good cop, you see. That's her problem. Whew. Right, let's get into it. Let's see how it ends. So long, Kurt. You were a great villain. Now, let's see what shit Dexter's got himself into.
This is Chief Angela Bishop, Iron Lake PD.
Uh-oh.
I need you to put out an APB on someone who's been missing for 72 hours.
Molly?
Molly Park.
What do we do with all the bodies? Did we leave them down there in his bunker?
Now I remember why I picked this place.
Oh, he's too happy looking.
Good folks. All these people working together to help me.
Oh, the goat survived.
Mr. Serial Killer.
We need to talk.
I need to leave town, Angela?
We need to talk now.
I'll see you never.
Can you think of anyone you crossed recently?
No one comes to mind.
Probably those Moose Creek douchebags. A few of them tried to jump me at the
Yeah, the wrestling
stop 2
guys.
nights ago.
He truly is his father's son.
He's good at it.
Jim!
Not her. The other great mystery of the show. The woman with multiple jobs.
I took up a collection to help out.
We wanted to get you a little something special.
That'll make up for my house being burned down.
Woo! It's your town too.
There was a time
It's just one big happy family.
happy,
Yeah.
embraced by friends.
You're too kind, really.
Takes a village.
Whew. How is this episode gonna go? Is she gonna be snooping? What can she find here, though?
After last night, we should probably figure out where we want to live.
Just a small little pause. I wonder if Harrison's gonna suggest, I think Dexter has half his mind is on leaving completely. Leaving state. And Harrison's like, hey, how about we move down the road and rebuild our house? That's my gut feeling. Or it could be the other way around.
Maybe somewhere warmer?
But I just got here.
Look at all the friends he made. Audrey.
From Audrey.
We can't be ourselves here.
Yeah. Dexter's back full. He's not stopping now. And Harrison is so hesitant about it.
So, when are you gonna tell Angela? Because I need to tell Audrey.
When the time is right.
Before or after she arrests you? Why is she still snooping? Uh-oh. Why does she have to be so good at her job?
Everything okay?
Just a bunch of needles, that's all. Or maybe a piece of titanium? I don't know. Oh! hey, maybe if I pause it, whatever is about to happen will never happen. And we can just go make up something, make up the end of the show. And they all lived happily ever after. And Dexter kept killing people, and Harrison, he didn't go that way, he became a professional wrestler. He marries Audrey, and they have beautiful kids together. And the end. Shit. Back to reality. Let's see what happens.
Would you guys mind going to gigs for some crushed red pepper and
Yeah.
Parmesan?
Both of you get out of here. I need to have a really long conversation with... Oh, look how happy they are.
Don't worry about me. I am the Phoenix. I rise from the ashes.
Oh, look at her eyes.
Hey, tell me what's going on.
Oh,
Turn around!
What could she possibly know?
everything. Look at his eyes. Don't do it. Don't do it, Dex. Well, Logan, she told him.
You're under arrest for the murder of Matthew Stern Caldwell.
Matt Caldwell's dead?
Get him the fuck out of my house.
Can we just talk?
Oh, we'll be talking. A lot.
For a moment, he was looking at those knives like he was gonna do something. I don't think he would have.
Dad? What's going on?
I'll talk to you in a bit.
Don't say anything. You didn't know anything.
Let's grab a seat.
Do your thing, Harrison. Just... You know what to do. He's gonna act innocent until she has...
I need a lawyer.
It's up to you.
Oh, camera. Careful. Get a lawyer. Like, straight away?
We never identified
Yeah, this person.
the second person out in the woods that morning.
Could be anybody.
He has the same build as you, the same rifle you own,
Ah, loads of people have that rifle.
same chin scratch thing you do.
Shit.
And dozens of people in Iron Lake have that same rifle out. I don't really know what you mean about that chin scratch thing.
Yeah, that won't hold up in court.
These are the type of screws. I found them in my mailbox.
Just posting it. Firstly, take a drink. Secondly, if you were going to talk your way out of this, this is how you would do it. May have mentioned this before, but hey, she got nailed screws, right? Dexter can say, hey, I was nailed screws too. I have no idea what they were about. Someone just sent them to me. It's really weird. You know, somebody was trying to frame him. Kurt's trying to frame him. That's a plausible deniability. Hey, you were mailed them too, Angela. Do we think that you killed Matt? No. Just because somebody mails stuff to you doesn't mean anything. So obviously all this evidence adds up on top of itself, but each one in particular could be storied away in a bit. Would anybody really buy it in a courtroom? Maybe not, but you know, there's still wiggle room.
I found this in the ashes of your cabin.
Well, somebody planted it there. Whoever burned down my house.
Kurt lied about Matt being in New York. So it's not outside the realm that Kurt killed Matt. And then he needed someone to frame. Why not the boyfriend of the chief of police who just arrested and humiliated him?
Yeah, he probably burned down my house for all we know.
Well, Kurt probably burned down my cabin just so
Yeah.
you'd find that damn screw. He's trying to get back at you. You've been under a ton of pressure lately.
Oh.
And you
The more he pushes her, the more he does what he's doing right here in this scene, the more I feel like he's gonna get really got. You know, get really got. Because he's... I don't know. We don't have the playful inner monologue. We don't have the playful music. We don't have the... Oh, Dexter's getting one over on this stupid law enforcement woman. We got the... Shit. He's really rubbing it in Angela's face. He's kind of patronizing her, you know? Go get him, Ange. That's the way the tone of the scene is playing. So,
just found your best friend's body.
don't use Iris.
Don't you say her name!
Hey. We want to keep this interview clean so it stands up in court.
Yep. She hasn't even brought up the Bay Harbor Butcher stuff.
He's fucking with us.
Maybe. His story seems to be just on this side of plausible. It'll seem plausible to a jury and the DA.
Exactly.
Bring Kurt Caldwell in.
You got it, boss.
Logan will bring you in to see your father. 5 minutes. Okay.
The camera's still running. I don't mind Dexter getting caught or jailed, but don't slip up, you know? Don't make a stupid mistake. Let Angela work for it.
This has nothing to do with Kurt. You're safe. I'll get out of this.
I don't know about that.
Come on, guys.
Hey, you said we had 5 minutes. Barely had 60 seconds.
You're a good man, Logan.
I hope you are too.
You can't work.
This is nuts.
You can't work, Logan.
Go to the far side of the cell.
You won't let him work him.
Tuna.
And thank you.
Sons need their fathers.
Yeah. I've been tense the whole episode. They're gonna have a mental meltdown, physical and mental meltdown. Bulk up for wrestling, you know, coach.
I should head back to the station. Yeah. Try not to eat hamburgers 3 meals a day. I don't want you going up too many weight classes. Your wrestling starts after New Year's.
Sumo class. Oh, Batista.
Chief Bishop.
Is
I
she,
hope I didn't give you the wrong impression. I'm a happily married man.
is she gonna tell him?
Do you remember the Bay Harbor Butcher?
That was a gruesome one. My old captain actually thought it was someone else in the precinct.
Yeah.
Who?
Here we go.
Dexter Morgan, but he died years ago.
Check your email.
She's sending him a picture. I'm glad Batista's in it. Hey, if Dexter's going down, have Batista in on it too. Sure. Yep.
Dexter Morgan is alive.
And sitting in my jail cell.
I'll be there first thing tomorrow with everything I've got.
Dexter's screwed. He's screwed. He looks so creepy behind the bars. Like a real proper villain, you know?
I will stake my career, my family, that you're a murderer.
I'm worried about you. There's the piece of shit who sold the drugs that almost killed my son.
He poked me in the neck, like with a needle or something. Same wheel marks. And it's how I know that you, Dexter Morgan, are the Bay Harbor Butcher.
She's so good at her job.
You're gonna have a little reunion with your old friend Angel Batista.
He's coming.
He's on his way up from Miami as we speak.
Whew. Need a break. I know I haven't said anything. I haven't been too smart ass alecky this episode for a good reason. Because it's the finale and Dexter is facing up to everything he's ever done in all 9 seasons of the show. You don't want me chit-chatting and joking over it. And I don't want to be doing that either. So Angela's that's her hand. She told him everything, basically. He knows about Batista. She knows about the Bay Harbor Butcher. And while I do think it's all gonna stick, or he's gonna do something and get killed. But hey, look, Dexter is only concerned about he doesn't care about himself. Really? When you deep down, he knows, because we've heard him deep down. It's Deb deep down. Deserves to be in prison, deserves to die. But he cares about Harrison. Harrison is the one he's going to want to protect at all costs. So hopefully Harrison doesn't end up killing him or whatever. But I'm certainly hopeful that Harrison is in the front of his thoughts, and all the decisions and whether he lies or tells the truth will be to protect his son.
Turn off the camera.
Oh.
You know, in your heart, that Kurt killed Iris.
And a bunch of other people.
It's just his first. Go to Kurt's cabin. 100 yards north of the front door, there's a hatch. Open it and you'll see what real evil looks like.
How does that help him, you know? But yeah, they have to find all those bodies.
Harrison,
what are you doing here?
I came to get my stuff. My dad told me to wait at the end. But it's really nice to see you.
Oh.
But I guess we don't always have to do what our parents want.
Oh, are they going to do it right here? Why not, you know?
Hey, Logan, can I get some water?
Water? What's this about? Is he going to somehow wrestle the keys out of Logan's hands and... This doesn't seem like a good idea.
Just give me the keys.
This is not a good idea.
Don't do that.
Oh, shit. Did he just kill Logan?
Damn it, Logan, you should have listened to me.
It's all over. It's all over. Is he calling Harrison?
Grab all your stuff. My truck is in Angela's driveway.
Well, now I think he's gonna get killed. Oh, she's gonna be shocked as all hell to see all this stuff.
Eddie Kurtz?
Yeah, she'll recognize all the names because she'd be looking at them every day.
Get me state troopers, CSI, the coroners, the motherfucking
Everybody.
FBI. Have you heard from Logan in the past hour?
I think he's still at the station with Jim.
Yeah, see, Logan being dead is a deal breaker. It's the end of the road. I know we've had complicated deaths in the past, you know, like LaGuardia, but Harrison would not be okay with that. Harrison and Dexter are not going to see eye to eye for very much longer.
Are you hurt?
Yeah, whose blood is this?
Whose blood is that?
Harrison could shoot him.
Wait.
Easily.
You called me from Logan's phone.
There was no other way.
Isn't the whole point that you only kill people that deserve it? You're just feeding this dark passenger. It's not even a passenger, it's fucking driving.
You're just like me, buddy.
I don't think so. Oh, look at that gun in the background.
Just come with me, buddy.
You have to turn yourself in.
If I do, I get the death penalty.
Yeah.
Maybe you deserve it.
You don't have to come with me. But I can't stay here.
Oh, this isn't gonna go well. He's gonna pick up the gun. And you know how good a shot he is.
Would my mom still be alive if it weren't for you? Would Aunt Deb still be alive? Open your eyes and look at what you've done!
You're right. I'm sorry for everything I've done to you. You deserve better. A better father. You have to take the safety off.
Oh, no, don't get him to shoot you.
Deep breath.
It's right in the heart.
You did good.
Drop the rifle on your knees.
He killed Coach Logan.
I know. It's okay, you can get up.
Oh, she's not gonna arrest him.
Go through town. Just past the truck stop is the entrance to I-86 West.
She's gonna help him get away.
Tell Audrey I said goodbye.
I can't. Because I haven't seen you.
Yeah. She's wiping all that. The evidence off the gun, the fingerprints and all that stuff.
I'm calling to report an officer-involved shooting.
Yeah, she's gonna say that she did.
This is the most difficult letter I'll ever write.
It's the letter.
I want what every father wants, for his child to be happy. But we both know that with me around, a normal life for Harrison won't be possible. So unless Harrison starts showing any dark tendencies, I beg you, let me die, so my son can live.
Yeah. So, that was Dexter. The ends of Dexter. Dexter's dead. There can be no more. That is the final nail in the coffin of the show. I know most people expected the main show to go either this way or, you know, jail or, you know, death penalty or whatever. And so it looks like they brought back the show, brought back Dexter just to give him an ending. I'm disappointed because there'll be no Dexter. There's no possibility of any in the future. Sure, you could have those characters in something else, you know, but it's not Dexter without Dexter. You know, you could have a Harrison show. But, and I wasn't sure how it was going to go until he killed Logan. And the Logan kill is... I know there's been innocence in the past, in previous seasons. I know there's been fallout and consequences. And he's been... You know, Rita would still be alive if he hadn't gone after Trinity. Because Trinity found out who he was and targeted him because of that. You know, LaGuerta would still be alive. Dokes would still be alive. He didn't kill either of those people, but because of him, they died. Because of him, all those people we saw in that little flashback died. But directly killing Logan, he just, snapped his neck right there? And why? Because it was the only way? The reason he snapped Logan's neck is because it was the final episode and he was supposed to die. The decision was made. Dexter has to die at the end of this season. And we need to give the audience a direct emotional reason for that. And that moment provided it. If it was season 3 or 4 of Dexter, and he was in the same situation, for sure he would have knocked Logan unconscious. You know? Or would have found a smart way to extricate himself from the situation. Some clever way of maintaining his innocence throughout the whole thing. It's a tough one for me to talk about. Because hey, the show has an ending now. You know, it didn't have an ending before. It had a kind of an ambiguous, you know, end result. Him going off to live in the wilderness. Now it has a definitive. Dexter's son killed him. I'm surprised that Harrison killed him. Hey, that's got to play in your mind a bit too, doesn't it? Killing your own father. But we couldn't have him arrested without having people call and beg Michael C. Hall to have another season or another series. As long as he's still alive, there'll always be that pull, that urge, that calling. The actor's dark passenger urging him to go back to the role. This cuts it out completely. I'm glad Batista was in the final episode. I'm glad he found out everything, basically. I'm glad the Bay Harbor Butcher stuff was thrown into this season. The actor who plays Harrison is great. You know, he really played his role well. He sold the emotional moments really well. Angela was just too good a cop at the end of the day. Logan, he didn't deserve any of that. Yeah. And I got emotional. I got teary when Dexter died. Because forget what he did in this episode. That's not why I'm crying, or that's not why I'm upset. I'm upset because the Dexter as a whole is finished. There is nothing more in the future. And the weight of that moment. And it's a heart shot. You know, anywhere else on the body you could go, well, maybe he survived that. Hey, maybe he was wearing a bulletproof vest and just had ketchup right where his heart is. I can't help feeling a little bit like the character changed in the final episode. He's always been one step ahead of the cops, but I feel like he abandoned all sorts of code. He abandoned all sorts of he was so selfish through most of it. And I feel like those changes were tailored so that the impact of his death would feel earned and feel like halfway through the episode when he was not taunting Angela but saying that he was worried about her, you know, he was acting like Kurt in the interview when Kurt was there, when Kurt was pretending to be innocent and, you know, goading Angela. It was the same stuff. And that's when you knew that the ending was not going to be good. Because the writers are trying to make you not root for him anymore. I understand it. So yeah, we got an ending. We got an actual ending to the show. And I'm sad to see it go. And would I have preferred it to go another way? Yeah. I'm not sure what. You know, the only other logical way is, well, there's two other logical ways. One, he's on the run forever and goes on adventures state to state, putting right what once went wrong. Or two, he gets jail time, potentially gets put on death row, and the only outlets then are kind of a Hannibal Lecter sort of show. So maybe it is better to just put have a stopping point, have an actual end to it. His death is the only way you finish the show. Otherwise he'd still be doing it when he's 70 or 80. Somebody would want it. You know? So I'm going to go away, think about it, process it. It's hard for me because I got to talk about it right after experiencing it. This is the reaction where I said the least of all shows I've ever watched. For good reason. Yeah. So thanks for watching. Thanks for joining me, and I will see you out there for other reactions in the future. Take care.